Hi guys, Alex here. Welcome back to Girl Talk. I've got a little bit of mess and a little bit of drama today for you guys. Today, I'm going to be going ahead with a foodie follow up. We've got a lot to talk about between the things that have been going on the past couple of days. Many people are likening the events of Thursday and Friday to be reminiscent of the Cuba trip. Buckle in, guys. This is going to be a bumpy ride. Let's just get right into it. Shall we? Okay, you guys, we are gathered here today to witness another new low for Foodie. Just when he thought the bar couldn't go any lower, Chantal comes back to surprise us all. So this mess started back on Thursday night, but continued into Friday and continued to get worse and worse. Is this joining the ranks of the Cuba Bees, as well as what I like to call pumped up kicks rage? These, of course, have been our high low points over the past 6 months. So, like I said, it was a warm Thursday night in August, and our girl was sat on her couch surrounded by garbage. It would appear as though she has gotten into the Pepsi again. No, like actually Pepsi. That's not a subliminal. She detailed a story about a friend, right, who was going through a lot right now. They reached out to her and she feels as though mentally she can't help them right now. This whole situation is about her. Of course, those of us who have been watching for longer than 2 minutes picked up what she was throwing down. It was about her friend Shannon, someone she has known since she was a kid. Shannon is no stranger to YouTube. She actually has a channel, and we'll get more into that later. Chantal finds everyone in her life to be just draining. Her mom, her aunt, as well. God forbid she put someone else's feelings before her own every once in a while. Don't forget this woman, while her family was dealing with one of the biggest losses last year, she was running around with Natter, causing and putting more stress onto her family. If she's not doing something that makes her feel good, she's not doing it. And the way that she speaks, it's like she's watched so many self-care videos that it's made her incredibly selfish. Self-care doesn't mean abandoning your friends and family at their most vulnerable times. What does she have better to do? We see pretty much everything she does: eating, talking about Natter, procrastinating her household chores, and lately a walk every now and again. Point is, there is nowhere she has to be. Okay, so let's hear Chantal out. What is her explanation of this? She says that they have spoke since the events of last year, but she still doesn't forgive Shannon for what she did, which, if you weren't around at that time, basically Shannon was in Chantal's chat and she let it slip the kind of person Natter really was. We didn't know about the physical that was happening until Shannon said it in the side chat. Now, I'm just going from memory for this, but after that, Chantal got extremely defensive, started trashing Shannon, and Shannon didn't really have a voice here on YouTube, but she started making videos, giving little behind the scenes info while doing reactions. Now, I have watched Shannon's videos, and I don't remember anything she said being groundbreaking or anything. I believe her channel, her original Salty Shannon channel, has been taken down. It was interesting, don't get me wrong, but other than outing Natter, nothing was headline worthy, right? Shannon also teamed up with FFG, whom y'all know because she's one of the biggest foodie channels out there. Well, FFG and Shannon hit it off. They grew up in Canada. They're around the same age, so they had a lot in common. Chantal claims that she still holds onto what Shannon did to her and hasn't gotten over it. She doesn't want to hash that out right now, which, keep in mind, she doesn't have to. They can completely put that on the back burner and just visit her given the circumstances. I just wanted to say that if she can't forgive her, then okay. I think she's most salty about her outing Natter though, but if she can't forgive her, fine. For me, the most egregious thing about this whole situation is the fact that she went and put all this out there in the first place, turning someone's darkest time into fodder for YouTube. But of course, she thinks she's not at fault. She's discussing her feelings. It's not always about you, Chantal. She knows people are going to put two and two together, right? We've been watching for a while despite her efforts to rewrite history. So this whole situation blew up into a storm. Let's go ahead and take a look at Shannon's response over on Twitter. So Shannon posted some pretty damning text messages between her and Foodie, and these were actually removed by Twitter staff because Chantal's phone number was in them. Anyways, she says she had no business putting this out there and that she's not doing well, and this just spiked her anxiety. So Shannon reaches out to Chantal asking, maybe you can come and see me. And Chantal says, hi, sorry, I'm just really busy and also not mentally in a place I can help you right now. I can chat with you, but since my mental health has been so bad, I think it would be triggering to go to a hospital right now. They continue to speak, and then the events unfold from Thursday, where Chantal puts this on the internet, to which Shannon replies, I seen the clip of you talking about me being in the hospital. I didn't realize I was so draining. Real nice. You won't hear from me anymore. Chantal replies, blocked for good. Friend, go cry and make an effing reaction channel. You don't think maybe I was not over the effing fact that you completely outed me and berated me whenever I was going through the same thing you are? Now goodbye. To which Shannon says, goof. I do think that this is her way of getting revenge on Shannon for everything that happened last year. Chantal claims she never said her name, which is absolutely ridiculous. She knew we would know, period. Shannon has been in the community for over a year now. So after the text messages were released, Friday morning, Chantal came on to rage and out Shannon. So Chantal claims that Shannon is in a very similar situation that she was in last year with Natter, party favors and all. So does anyone remember the graduation party situation? I believe that Chantal brought the party favors, and of course, she shared those. Now, I'm not putting the blame on her, but perhaps she gave her a taste of something she hadn't had in a while. Catch my drift? The whole situation is pretty messed up. Chantal claims that she is now blocking her out of her life. Let's not forget she let Natter speak about Shannon and put her in his crosshairs. We know how dangerous he is. I have seen a few people bring back that clip where Foodie said that BB told her that Shannon saved her life because these things thrive in the dark. Yesterday was all rage, you guys. She starts off by going after SJam. And then she clears up some rumors. Pete's is not moving out and she is not putting down the cats to travel. She still plans on getting matching apartments with P. I don't know if that's actually going to happen. She even says she might get a house. I definitely don't think that that's happening. She's not moving within walking distance of Natter, which was another rumor. What's considered walking distance? It's safe to say that if she is in Montreal, it would be a short drive over there. This is all false outrage, she claims. How she feels about Shannon is that she was a very bad friend and she doesn't have the energy outside of what she is dealing with to help Shannon. Does she realize she has done nothing but add to the stress that Shannon is feeling? If she wanted to be there, all she had to do was go for a bit and talk, reminisce about better times, crack jokes, just be there for a friend. It didn't have to be much more than that. It definitely didn't need to be brought onto her channel. Chantal claims that people have offered her money to out Natter and she didn't take the bait. Okay, on one hand, he needed to be outed, but she can't claim that she didn't out pretty much everything we know to be true about this man. She claims that she is just setting boundaries. Boundaries are not putting this situation out there for revenge. That's just ridiculous, to be honest. She was on for hours reacting to Natter, raging, and she kept playing that clip of Shannon from last year where she called her a C. That clip was after Chantal was exposing her and being really nasty and petty. She pushed her to that. So I didn't want to give much attention to what Natter was doing, but he was on a live with Dee Dee. Chantal was reacting. He was going off and threatening people while Dee Dee sits by, basically co-signing all of the BS. Supposedly someone was talking about his mother. The man is a monster. He basically said that he will make you his bee and that they have Vaseline in J, alluding that he would, yeah, you get it. French Fried Girl actually ended up visiting Shannon, which caused Chantal to rage even more, and she put this out on her community tab post. Snakes belong together. It is actually very fitting that FFG is the one visiting Shannon in the hospital. You ran to her open, vile arms and had no problem throwing me under the bus when I was going through exactly what you are going through now. You also made an entire reaction channel about me, outing a lot of private information about myself. Gaslighting doesn't work with me, sorry. It sucks that a friendship of so many years has to end. But if it is ending because I cannot get over the fact that you have betrayed me so much, it was never a friendship to begin with. I am barely able to function myself right now. I have to protect myself and my own mental health. It's all about me. And that includes keeping toxic people away from it. If you want to villainize me for everything as usual, please feel free. Chantal claims that she is living her best life and she will be out traveling. She also claims she's going to go after FFG this week. Chantal also puts more of Shannon's business out there, which I'm not going to get into. In other news, she also weighed in at 3:38. Speaking of weigh-ins, did anyone catch Amber's newest vlog? To be honest, I haven't even watched it, but here's the tea. Around 18 minutes in, you can see her reflection of her computer in the picture frame, and she's watching Natter. Shannon actually came onto YouTube today to talk about how she was feeling and thank everyone for the support. She says Chantal could have just called. She didn't need to come. She was happy to meet FFG and that lifted her spirits. She speaks directly to Chantal and says she is a parasite and she will never speak to her ever again. She never knew her to stoop that low. Shannon signs off by saying karma will come to collect. I just wanted to end the video by sending some love to Shannon. You're doing the right thing. I know you're in a lot of pain right now and you've got a lot of people keeping you in their thoughts, so get well soon. All right, you guys, that's going to be it for today's video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I will catch you tomorrow night for our Sunday edition of Shook After Dark. And until then, I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.